Listen closely, because everything you thought you knew about WWE has just been shaken to its core. The entire landscape of Smackdown has shifted in a single night, and the ripple effects are only beginning. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is back, and his return was anything but quiet. His very first move was a tense, ice-cold face-to-face encounter with the man currently sitting on top of the mountain. What unfolded behind the curtain is the kind of moment that can redefine an entire era of sports entertainment. Trust me, you do not want to miss what comes next. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon right now, because the fallout from this confrontation is only just beginning. For weeks, SmackDown had been moving forward into what many believed was a brand new chapter. Cody Rhodes stood tall as champion, carrying the company on his shoulders and presenting himself as the face of a new generation. His reign has been built on hard-fought victories, emotional moments, and the belief that the nightmare had finally finished the story. But in WWE, history never stays buried for long. The whispers that had been floating around the locker room slowly grew louder. Speculation turned into anticipation, and anticipation finally became undeniable reality. This past Friday night, long before any entrance music hit the speakers, something in the arena felt different. The energy in the building shifted in a way every longtime fan could recognize. Then it happened. Roman Reigns returned to SmackDown. And just like that, the balance of power was thrown into question. For Cody Rhodes, the situation changed instantly. What was once a confident championship run has now become a test of legitimacy. His entire reign, impressive as it has been, has existed under the long and dominant shadow of Roman Reigns' historic dynasty. Now that shadow isn't just a memory or a statistic on paper. It's back in physical form, standing in the same building, breathing the same air, and staring directly at the title Cody proudly carries. This is no longer just about defending a championship. This is about proving that a new era truly belongs to Cody Rhodes and isn't simply holding the throne until the former king decides to reclaim it. Cody must now show the world that his kingdom is permanent and not just a temporary occupation while the tribal chief was away. But here's where things took an even more dramatic turn. The confrontation the world expected didn't happen under the bright lights of the ring. Instead, it unfolded where WWE business often feels the most real, backstage, under the cold glare of fluorescent lights, far away from the roaring crowd. Cody Rhodes was walking with purpose, the championship resting firmly over his shoulder, when the atmosphere suddenly changed. The hallway seemed to grow quieter. The air felt heavier. Then, slowly, from around the corner, Roman Reigns appeared. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't angry. He moved with the calm, controlled presence of someone who knows exactly who he is. Flanked by the Usos, forming a unified and intimidating wall behind him, the tribal chief stepped directly into Cody's path and brought the champion to a complete stop. For a moment, neither man moved. They stood just feet apart, the championship gold reflecting the harsh overhead lights. Roman's eyes slowly traveled from Cody's face down to the title, then back up again, studying him like a predator measuring distance. Finally, Roman Reigns spoke, his voice low, steady, and filled with quiet authority. He looked Cody dead in the eyes and said, "Look at you. All this time, and you're still just carrying my thing." There was no shouting. No theatrics. Just a cold statement that hung in the air like a storm cloud. Behind Roman, the Usos stared daggers into the champion, their presence a silent but powerful warning. Cody didn't back down. He tightened his grip on the championship strap, his jaw set with determination. Without breaking eye contact, Cody fired back. "It stopped being your thing the moment you couldn't hold on to it." The tension instantly thickened. A slow, chilling smile crept across Roman Reigns' face. He leaned in just slightly, his voice dropping even lower as he delivered the line that may define the road to WrestleMania. "I never lost it to you," Roman said calmly. "I lost it to a moment. Moments end. Dynasties, they come back." With that, Roman gave the title one last deliberate look, then stepped aside and walked past Cody without laying a single hand on him. No fight. No brawl. Just a message delivered with surgical precision. And just like that, the War of Legacies has officially entered a Cold War phase, where every move, every stare, and every word matters more than ever. The pressure is now squarely on Cody Rhodes. Can the American Nightmare truly stand as the face of this new era, or will the returning tribal chief reclaim the throne he believes never stopped being his? The next chapter is going to be explosive, and you do not want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe right now, ring the bell so you never miss an update, and drop your prediction in the comments.
Who really walked away with the power in that hallway?
Because one thing is certain, the throne is no longer secure.